Today, I would like to tell you a short conversation between a man and a woman. Number one, the woman asked the man if he had heard that Sam had got a promotion. The man replied Jim had told him about that, and he wondered if it was great. If it was great. The woman commented she wished Jim had gotten a promotion too because she thought Jim really deserved it. Number two, Miss Solicitor introduced herself to the man, and she offered to help him. The man replied. The man replied he was calling from the accounting office, and she asked her if he could speak with the director. Uh, the woman was sorry about the fact that um, her director was not in, and she said she was her assistant, and she hoped she could help him. Number three, the man asked the woman the woman what her specials were that night. Uh, the woman said that they had fresh shrimp and roast beef. Uh, the man uh, the man decided to order something from the regular menu. Number four, the man asked the woman uh, if anyone had called him while he had been out. The woman replied that um, he had a message from Miss Peter, and she said he had he had said that he had finished painting the new office. The man was really happy about that, and he asked her to call him back and told him to send the bill uh, accounting to the accounting office. Number five, um, the woman asked the man if it was his office. The man replied it was Cindy's office, and he said his office was the one at the end of the hall, and the woman wanted to know how he had gotten such a nice office. Uh, and she told um, his boss uh, really liked him. Um, Number six. The man told the woman he had received a bill from Mrs. Ortega. The woman asked him if Mrs. Ortega was her accountant. The man replied he had been. I'm sorry. Number six. The man told the woman he had received a bill from Mrs. Ortega. The woman asked him if Mrs. Ortega was his accountant because she had told that Mr. Wilson had been. The man replied he had been, but then Bob had recommended her, and he said she did a much better job. Um, Number seven, the woman asked the man what her daughter was doing those days. The man replied she was at the university, and he said she was studying economics. Um, uh, the woman uh, the woman was surprised because he thought that his daughter would become a lawyer like him. Number eight, the man greeted Martha, and he asked her if he had seen him since his surgery. Uh, the woman dripped white. Linda and her planned to visit him in the hospital that afternoon. The man commented. His wife said that he really wanted visitors. Number 9. The woman asked the man if that was Cindy's car parked by the front door. The man replied it was Tom's car, and he said that Tom was the new secretary. The woman advised him to move it because he had parked in the director's space. Number 10. The man asked the woman how much the bus fare was. The woman replied, it was about $1, $1.50. Uh, and she asked him if he wanted a transfer. The man commented, no. However, he asked her to tell him when he got to his stop. And discourse. He was going to the central post office. Thank you for listening and goodbye.